he go be nice. Not because of his size, not because of his talent, because of his attitude.
The Thunder win multiple titles. I mean, could J-Dub be this generation's James Worthy?
He has the complete package. Ultimate vision for his passing the ball on time, on target.
He's playing like a leader.
He's elevated everybody.
This is the MVP. Shai is the MVP.
Oklahoma City is the best story in the NBA right now.
The Oklahoma City Thunder have one of the best cores in the entire NBA. They already look like one of the best teams in the Western Conference, despite one of the youngest rosters. But OKC fans have seen this story before. They've had incredible young superstars on the same team before, and have not won a ring with them. So can this OKC team win a title before those young stars depart? The OKC Thunder are one of the newest teams in the NBA, having only been born in 2008. When the team moved from Seattle, it was the end of a long legal battle and began a new chapter in the team's history. Like many new teams, fans expected the Thunder to take a few years to really get going. Well, the most important part of the Thunder's move ended up being the rookie they brought with them. Second overall pick, Kevin Durant, was going to be the cornerstone of this rebuild. It helped, of course, when the team added future MVPs Russell Westbrook and James Harden in back-to-back drafts. By 2010, they were a playoff team, losing to the eventual champions in back-to-back playoff appearances. 2012 was different though for the Thunder, as they went to the NBA Finals. While the young Thunder core might have lost in 5 games to LeBron and the Heat, the future was bright. Durant, Westbrook, and Harden were all under the age of 25, and the Thunder also boasted one of the best defenders in the league in Serge Ibaka. Surely it was only a matter of time until this core won a championship, right? Sorry, OKC fans. This next part of the video is going to be pretty painful. What Thunder fans didn't expect was for the finals loss to be the last time these three played together. The Thunder didn't want to go into the luxury tax, and so offered Harden just a 4-year deal worth around $55 million. He was looking for a max deal worth closer to $80 million. With both sides unable to agree to a deal, Harden was traded to the Rockets, with the Thunder not getting back much in return. Maybe it didn't matter. I mean, the Thunder were 3-1 up in the Western Conference Finals in 2016. Could this be the year they break through and win that elusive title? Yeah, OKC fans. I think for your health, it's probably best to skip this bit. The Thunder were then unable to do anything about the Golden State Warriors' three-point barrage in the final 3 games of the series. Not only did they lose the next 3 games, but one of those losses came in front of their home fans. This is after they had beaten the Warriors by more than 20 points in back-to-back games. The Thunder seemed to be cursed, because how had they not gone back to the finals since 2012? Well, things only got worse for the Thunder when Kevin Durant left for the team they had just lost to in the offseason. A year after losing Durant, the Thunder had a new forward to be excited about in Paul George. Maybe George could be the spark the Thunder needed, and now MVP Russell Westbrook could lead the Thunder to the finals. That pairing won a grand total of 0 playoff series together, famously being sent home by Damian Lillard's clutch buzzer-beating three-pointer in the first round in 2019. By 2019, the Big Three was completely gone, and Paul George had headed west to LA. All that potential, all those superstars, and the Thunder had nothing to show for it. So if OKC fans seem to be a little cautious about this team, then you can understand why. After Westbrook was traded away in the 2019 offseason, the Thunder were in rebuild mode. In 2021, they picked in the lottery for the first time since 2015 and selected Josh Giddey, an exciting Australian prospect who already had professional basketball experience with the Adelaide 36ers. In 2022, they had the 2nd overall pick and landed Gonzaga big man Chet Holmgren, picking up Santa Clara guard Jalen Williams 10 picks later. All 3 of those picks have been hits, and the Thunder have been drafting incredibly well in the last few years. But this rebuild was really set up by some excellent moves back in 2019. The Thunder were looking to get as much worth out of Westbrook and George as possible. As part of the deal to send Paul George to the Clippers, the Thunder got back a mountain of first-round picks, Danilo Gallinari, and a young guard called Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The former Kentucky guard had struggled slightly in his first season with the Clippers, so was seen as a good trade asset for LA. What the Clippers didn't realize is that Shai would develop into one of the best guards in the league when he became the main man with the Thunder. The Thunder added Lou Dort in that same offseason, who went undrafted out of Arizona State. OKC appears to have done brilliantly with their rebuild. They have some exciting prospects and seem to be back on track, unlike other teams that move on from superstar rosters. Last year was a big one for OKC. Despite missing second overall pick Chet Holmgren for the entire year, the Thunder still improved by 16 games and overcame a 28-33 record at the end of February to get into the play-in. The expectations were not massive for the Thunder this year, even with Holmgren coming back. If they could make the playoffs, that would have been seen as an achievement. But the Thunder are exceeding all of those expectations and look like one of the best teams in the entire NBA. At the time of writing, the Thunder are half a game back from the #1 spot in the West. With a 42-19 record, the Thunder are a lock for the playoffs and could even have a guaranteed home playoff series. In just the last 6 weeks, the Thunder have beaten Western Conference contenders like the LA Clippers, Phoenix Suns, Sacramento Kings, Denver Nuggets, and Minnesota Timberwolves. This season, the Thunder are the best three-point shooting team in the league, hitting them at a better rate than all 29 other teams. This team is really being led by 3 guys. Chet Holmgren is having a brilliant rookie season and has bounced back from injury well. The big man is 4th for blocks in the league while still shooting 40% from 3 and 54% from the field. Jalen Williams is the unsung hero. The 2022 12th overall pick is hitting threes at an incredible 44% while adding 4.5 assists per game. But the success of this team comes down to one man, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The man that the Thunder acquired as part of the Paul George trade is a serious MVP contender, currently averaging 31 points per game. Shai is still scoring efficiently despite taking 20 shots per game. He is impossible to stop on offense, able to pull up in the mid-range, drive to the basket effectively, and hit threes at an impressive rate. Can the Thunder keep this team together long enough for a title? While the Thunder have looked like one of the best teams in the West, it would still be a massive shock for them to break through and win a title this season. The clock is certainly ticking on this team, but the Thunder know they have some time to keep this team together and win a title. What will please Thunder fans is that they should also have the next 2 seasons with this same core. Shai is locked up until the 2027 offseason, while Chet's rookie contract doesn't expire until 2026. Jalen Williams is also with the team for at least a couple more seasons. At the end of this year, Gordon Hayward is the only major contract which will be off the Thunder's books. So good news, Thunder fans. You've got at least a couple of years with this core to contend. I don't think I need to remind Thunder fans that having the best young core in the league does not guarantee championships. The Thunder could even have 2 top 10 picks in this year's draft. They have to be one of the most attractive destinations for players looking to move this offseason. Maybe a more experienced star could come in and lead this team to the title they're aiming for. How Mark Daigneault and Sam Presti manage this young core is going to be very important. And they will look to learn from the mistakes that Presti made in the past with another exciting young core. But what do you think? Can the OKC Thunder win the title with this young core? Or are they going to mess things up once again? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. While you're down there, hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.